Byron asked a great question. If Adam and Eve only had 3 sons, where'd all the other folks come from? Let's break it down with a peek into Genesis 1:26. So in the beginning, God said, "Let's create man in our image and give them dominion over the whole shebang. Animals, birds, fish, you name it." Notice he said them, meaning more than one. And guess what? This happened before Adam and Eve were even mentioned in the Bible. Now let's read the next verse. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created male and female. Now let's keep reading. And God blessed them and told them to multiply and take charge of the earth. But hold on to your hat, because there's more to the story. In Genesis 4:16 and 17, we meet Cain, Adam's son, who had a run-in with God. After that, he fled to a place called Nod. And guess what? Cain found a wife there and even became a dad, naming a whole city after his son Enoch. All of this hints that there were other folks around. Adam was a special case, placed in the Garden of Eden, and God whipped up a wife for him from his own flesh and bones. You can read that in Genesis chapter 2:23. And Adam said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man." That's why Eve got the name woman. But this wasn't the deal for everyone. Not everyone got a woman created from a rib. In the Bible, God refers to his creation as man, like mankind or human. It just meant people. God's creation included males and females. Eve came from Adam, which is why she got the special woman title. In a nutshell, when we think about where all the other folks came from, if Adam and Eve had just a few sons, we find some fascinating clues in the Bible. Genesis 1:26 indicates that there were more people around even before Adam and Eve were on the scene. God's use of them suggests a broader context. Cain, Adam's son, makes a move to a place called Nod and finds a wife there in Genesis 4:16 and 17. This suggests there were other folks in the mix too. So while Adam and Eve were a special pair, obviously there were other people already here, created by God. All right, folks, we've explored some intriguing insights today. Do you have any more questions or thoughts on this topic? Feel free to drop them in the comments. Let's keep the conversation rolling.